Hello, we made this video all about the H-Lamb clock when we were there for 4 years. We've moved now to Park Road, but we'd made this video before we moved and it just never got released. But we thought, well, why not? You know, it's an interesting little video. People were still interested in how the clock used to work. So we've edited it down and just, you know, we have moved to Park Road now, in case you haven't noticed. But hope you enjoyed the video. So I thought I'd show you something interesting in the building, which is the old H-Lamb clock, which is a very old clock and it's been here since 1969, and obviously it was fitted by just cutting a big hole in the ceiling which goes up into a cupboard, which I'll show you later. But I just think it's amazing, this really heavy weight that is just a couple of millimetres off the wall there. And obviously because it's so heavy it doesn't ever touch the wall. And this is a 7-day movement, so it takes 7 days for this weight that goes right up into the cupboard upstairs to come down and hits the floor there. If it hits the floor, that's when people miss the bus. When they miss the bus outside, we have had complaints. Sorry about that. So this is how we wind the clock up. It's a lovely old movement. It's serviced once a year by an old clockmaker who turns up and oils the wheels and checks it all out. You don't see many of these left in the country apparently. This is how every day, no sorry, not every day, once a week you have to do. People maybe don't realise that this is how we keep York Road going. Pulling down there, down there, and this is raising the big weight out in the passageway. So there we are, it's all wound up for another 7 days, and it's wound up until this bit of white paint reaches that bottom pulley, and that takes the weight up to just where it needs to be to last just over 7 days. We can actually hear this ticking in our workshop next door, and it's quite soothing. So there you go, York Road's happy for another week. Thank you. So as you can see here, it is 8:25, and we must apologise to York Road, because if you look at our old H-Lamb clock, unfortunately it thinks it's 20 to 7. We will show you why. So this is why the clock has stopped. It has hit the deck, it is on the carpet, it is not ticking, it is a bit wonky. We can fix this. Don't worry York Road, I'll get you working again. So because the clock's actually stopped, this is what you have to do to reset the pointers. Just release this little locking nut there. Come around this side, just walk on that. It's this dial here that we have to move. But I have to look out the window to watch the pointers move. So this is how to really speed time up. It is now 20 to 9. There you go. So that was stage 1, setting the time, and now we have to actually set the weight going again. So just slowly get it going because it's rather heavy. Till you hear the ticking. There we go. There it is. So yeah, I'm really sorry for anyone who's missed the bus today. Sorry about that. Was it like a gravity escape?
Yeah, that's a three-legged gravity escape. As in, that's what old Lord Grimthorpe developed for the Westminster clock, you know, Big Ben. He kicked it all off, and with Dent, he sort of co-designed it. And it's so nice to have a clock like this. So obviously well looked after and thought of, well thought of, and the fact that it's still hand wound is really nice. It's just lovely. It's a piece of history. You know, I mean, this will be one of the last ones they made, 1937.
I think
like
I found that out.
Very late. Because the same design, you'd have had 1890 on there, you know, same clock, basically. But yeah, really nice. Lovely. Some setting dials go that way, some go that way. Just depends on how the clock's configured. So, I mean, that's your what's called your setting dial or your repeater dial. It's just so that you know what time in minutes within the hour it is out there. And if that's accurate, then it's fine. But annoyingly, an awful lot of them are slightly out. And then so you go and set it, then you go all the way down 300 flights of stairs and find that it's just a couple of minutes out. So
You've got to go back again.
So you go and see how far out it is and then reset it.